Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, if you found this review helpful, hit that like, subscribe for more smart cleaning product reviews, and drop a comment. Would you pick this Bissell or go for Shark? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. All right, we're going to be testing the 3 cordless vacuums on some flour and some oatmeal. We have the Bissell Cleanview, the Shark POWERDETECT, and the Dyson Gen 5. All right, as you saw, it sucked up all the flour. Even the flour that you see might be in the crease sometimes when it gets pushed out by other vacuums. There's none in the crease. Picked up a lot of the oatmeal, but not all of it. Obviously, I think the height of the vacuum was a little bit too low, so once it started to bunch up, it wasn't able to actually get back up there and get sucked. But overall, amazing performance of the flour. So a little bit left to be desired in the oatmeal. There is no oatmeal whatsoever, and basically all the flour is gone. We can see that there is, I don't know if you noticed, a tiny bit of flour in the crease. Very, very minimal. So probably like 1% left of flour, but overall, 100% of the oatmeal has been sucked up. 0.99% of the flour has been sucked up. This has been an incredible performance by the Shark POWERDETECT. So we'll see how the Dyson fared. As you can see, I have 2 piles in here because the Dyson comes with 2 head attachments. The regular one, which is meant for hard floor and the carpet, and also one specifically meant for the hard floor. So this one we're going to be testing out later, so we'll test out the regular one and then the hard floor. There's only 2, maybe 3 little pieces of oatmeal left. The flour is completely gone, so I would say that is a big success for the regular head. So now we will see how well the head that's specifically designed for hard floor will do on the second pie. As you can see, it did by far the best. Keep in mind this was on the regular head, and this side is on the hard floor head, and I don't see any flour, not even flour inside the crease. There's no oatmeal. This probably did the best out of all the vacuums I've tested. It's quite amazing. This is the final result. The one that did worst is the Bissell Cleanview, followed up by the Shark POWERDETECT. As you can see, all the oatmeal, basically all the flour, and the Dyson Gen 5, a little bit of oatmeal, but with the head that's designed for the hard floor, it got 100%. So out of all these 3, I definitely got to give it to Dyson, but the Shark is a close second. So we'll see on the next test. All right, next we have some quinoa and some beans, because I want to test out how it performs on heavier objects. The denser, heavier quinoa, and the heaviest with beans. This one did quite amazing. As you can see, there's only 1 bean left right in here, but all the quinoa, none of the quinoa even got left in the cracks. So a very good suction and kind of deep clean power with this. So very satisfied. I gotta say, this one performed even better than the last one because it didn't leave any beans, any quinoa, not in the crease. Same thing as the last one, but just better because it didn't leave any scraps. So quite impressed with the Shark. So we'll move on to the final one with the Dyson. You'll notice that we only have 1 stack this time because I'm not going to use this one because this one's meant mostly for the carpet because of the deep suction. That's why it's really close to the ground, so it's not going to be high enough in order to suck up the beans. The head, basically hit over the head that's meant for the hard floor. And although it did pick up basically all of the quinoa, it did shoot out some of the beans because it was, a bit too big for the rollers. So it shot out like 1 or 2, maybe 3 beans. So overall, not too bad. But honestly, you shouldn't be too concerned about this unless you have really big objects like Cheerios or like beans that you're sucking up regular. All right, this is the final result. The best one is definitely the Shark POWERDETECT, with this round coming in close with the Bissell Cleanview and then the Dyson Gen. But if you add this round to the last round, then the overall winner is still the Shark POWERDETECT, but the second place is the Dyson with how well it did last round. And then last place, Bissell Cleanview, but obviously it still performed really well. As you can see, nothing here. So you can't go wrong with either one of these.